Hey, what's going on, guys? Wanted to talk to you guys today about a topic that's been kind of hot. It's been going on YouTube. People have been talking about it. ESPN's blowing the shit up like nonstop, and I had to come on here, make a video. We're gonna talk about the shit. So, people who've been comparing this year's 2012 NBA Olympic team to the 1992 Dream Team. Now, everybody's going, why? Well, so happens two very good players, Hall of Famers, decide that they're going to run their mouths. Kobe Bryant and LeBron James said on, I don't know if it was on ESPN or they told someone, but it was on ESPN. So I assume they told the sports writer, I'm assuming, that they would win against the Dream Team. And I'm here to tell you guys that they are dead fucking wrong. And they are both retarded and stupid for saying that. And first of all, there is no team, Olympic team, that has even come close to the Dream Team, and I don't think there will ever be another team that comes close to them, because they were arguably the greatest team ever put together in sports fucking history. So, for Kobe and LeBron to say that they would win against them is pretty stupid on their part. That's what Michael Jordan said. Patrick Ewing said they would destroy them. Charles Barkley laughed. So obviously everyone's getting a kick out of this, but since we're on the topic and we're talking about this shit, why don't we go over the rosters from the 1992 Dream Team to this year's roster, and I'll break it down to you guys so you guys will fully understand why the 1992 Dream Team is better. So the Dream Team had Christian Laettner, David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Larry Bird, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Clyde Drexler, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Chris Mullin, Charles Barkley, and Magic Johnson. This year's team has Carmelo Anthony, Kobe Bryant, Tyson Chandler, Anthony fucking Davis. I don't know why he's on the roster. Kevin Durant, James Harden, Andre Iguodala, LeBron James, Kevin Love, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, and Deron Williams. So, people, is there, from what the names I just said, everyone on the fucking Dream Team is in the Hall of Fame, I do believe. So, and another thing that I think James said that, or Kobe said, I forget which one, but they said that they were all older towards the end of their careers, which is not fucking true. Michael Jordan was fucking 29 when he was on the Dream Team. He was at the prime of his fucking career. You dumb piece of shit. And I just think it's just a shot at the Dream Team, saying that they were washed up and they were old when they weren't old, and they would have destroyed this year's team if they played them. So, we look at matchups, point guards, we got John Stockton, and we got Magic Johnson. And I can't even explain how ridiculous those two guys are. And don't get me wrong, we got Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, Deron Williams. Three really good point guards, all in the top 5 in the league. But, I mean, let's be honest, that Magic Johnson and John Stockton are way above them entirely. And to compare them would be unfair, because John Stockton and Magic Johnson will destroy them on the court, in my opinion. I mean, two of the best point guards arguably to ever play the game were on the Dream Team. Yeah, we got 3 good point guards in this year's team, but there's no comparison at all whatsoever. And then we got guards, Michael Jordan and Clyde Drexler. Now, both of these guys, Hall of Famers, absolutely some of the best shooting guards, best players, period, to ever play. I mean, we got Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, James Harden. I mean, people start comparing Michael to Kobe all over again. I don't want to talk about that because that shit gets old. It's better to do that when Kobe's retired. We'll be able to really compare them. But I mean, to me, yeah, Kobe's really good, but I don't think he's in the same league as Michael. I mean, yeah, he's got 1 ring away from tying Michael, but I mean, Jordan had what, 3 MVP? I think more MVPs. I think it was, what was it? Probably more than that. I think it was 3, but I could be wrong. Probably more than that. But I mean, I just don't think that. I mean, Kobe Bryant's the closest thing to Michael Jordan, but he's not Michael Jordan. I mean, like James Harden's a good player, not an All-Star, not a future Hall of Famer. Kevin Durant's a really good player. I like him a lot. He can score from anywhere on the court. But I mean, if you're looking at guards, I mean, I would say that he's like a small forward guard. I mean, he can play every position, but he's not, I mean, along the lines of Michael Jordan. And Clyde Drexler. There's just no comparison to that. Start with small forwards. We got Larry Bird, Scottie Pippen, Chris Mullin. I guess we could throw Kevin Durant there again because he really is to me a small forward. I don't really think he's a guard. But then you got Andre Iguodala and LeBron James. Now, obviously, LeBron James could probably give him the most trouble because he's the most freak athlete in the NBA and probably give anybody a run for their money. But in my opinion, Michael Jordan would put him under in a second and know exactly how to stop LeBron from being LeBron. But, I mean, you got Scottie Pippen, maybe one of the greatest defenders of all time. Larry Bird is one of the silkiest shooters to ever play the game. I mean, that's probably along the lines of the same level, but I still give them an edge because they have Scottie Pippen, who could probably defend Kevin Durant maybe, potentially, but we'll just say that's on the same level. But this is where it all boils down to of why the Dream Team is better than this year's team, because of the sheer size they have. We got Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, and Christian Laettner. I mean, you got 5 big guys. I mean, what? We got like 2 this year on the Olympic roster. We got fucking Anthony Davis and Kevin Love, and maybe you could throw in Kevin Durant just for shits and giggles, but I mean, he's really a small forward. So if they were to play them, they would destroy them on the boards without question. I mean, there's just no comparison on that. I mean, Kevin Love's a good player, but I don't know if he'll be a Hall of Famer or an All-Star or a franchise player. Anthony Davis is an average player. I don't know why he's on the Olympic roster, to be honest. But that is why the Dream Team is better than this year's team, folks, because of the sheer size, the big men they had. This year's team has no size. I mean, hey, I'm not trying to bash them or anything. They're doing their thing. They're going for gold. But pound for pound, they would destroy this year's team on the boards and out-rebound them 100-1. So that's basically what I think on the comparison. I think it's stupid that LeBron and Kobe said that there's a comparison, that they would beat them if they played them in a game or even in a 7-game series. But let me know what you guys think. Let me guys know if I'm wrong, if you guys think that this year's team's better than the Dream Team. Leave a comment, video response, whatever. I want to hear you guys' feedback on this because it's a hot topic, and I kind of want to know what other people think about this. You guys obviously heard the way I feel, so let me know how you feel. Alright, that's it. I'm out.